Analog horror, a subgenre of the found footage genre, made for the people who rather have a bulky physical copy of their home movies and have a spooky theme to them. The best ones, all things considered to me, of this genre is BBC's Halloween special, Ghost Watch, made with basic film techniques and little to no CGI, that scared the public so much it got a 10-year ban all through the 90s. And Without Warning, which didn't rely on ghosts, but still scared some people shitless. And who can forget the various radio mock broadcasts of World of Worlds by H.G. Wells, made noticeably after the Mercury Theater performance. But we're not listening to the radio or watching TV so much nowadays. We're on YouTube, which is ripe for new ways to spook you, but their only way is just a jump scare or two. But people like Kris Staub and Adrian Schick know just how, and properly, throwing in the old concept of broadcast intrusions and hijackings. Ever since Captain Midnight took over HBO to rage at high cable prices, and a fake Max Headroom mask trolled Chicago with his horrible audio and a bare ass, the concept of trying to hijack can only be found in fake videos on YouTube and ads that make it look like it's hijacking a signal, but most of the time it's just cringy. But as the rise of the analog horror series shows, it can give off a genuinely creepy vibe and can draw you in on what's going on with them. The series we're looking at kicks off the start of the analog horror genre, at least to me anyway. Local 58, thrown up by Kris Staub, credited as the original creator of the Candle Cove creepypasta, which got made into the first season of Sci-Fi's original series, Channel Zero. Using mostly stock footage, iMovie, and eventually Final Cut Pro X, he convinced 305,000 people as of this writing to sub to his interesting horror, gaining a total of over 10.2 million views as of this writing. We now start our broadcast day. Just to give you a taste of what we're dealing with, let me play the station ID for Local 58.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, time to go into spook territory, boys and girls.
That's HT.
Safety in numbers.
That's the kind of thing you'll be expecting from this.
I love it. I fucking love it. I love the editing. Give me your software. Gib, now. Give me.
Hang on, let me take a look. I think I remember what he used. Because I've written it down somewhere.
You give... Please. I will make beautiful shit.
He pretty much used stock footage, iMovie, and eventually Final Cut Pro X.
I'm still learning. I don't have Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut?
Yeah, Final Cut Pro X. Is that more of a Mac software?
Yes.
iMovie
is there?
I don't know.
No, Final Cut.
I think Ricky said it is.
Yeah, it is.
So I couldn't get it if I tried.
Our next one should be Weather Service.
This one's good.
Thankfully, though, these don't have dialogue, so I don't have to really pay attention to this shit.
Emergency alert system.
There is a tool you can use that actually emulates the screen like this. I got a hold of it.
Oh, really? I just been manually making it. The County Weather Services issues a warning for the meteorological
event.
I can't talk anymore.
I got you.
I can't fuck anymore.
Citizens are advised not to observe this event with the naked eye. It's an event that's happening right now, and we should not be looking at it.
I don't know. After work, my brain doesn't want to talk anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, boy.
Tonight, at 2:50 a.m., blood...
I thought it said the blood of Christ. Civil danger.
Christ the Redeemer.
They've issued the following correction for the weather warning in effect. Oh, remain indoors. Don't look at the sky. Oh, sorry. We were wrong. The warning has been lifted. It's safe to look at the moon. You can go outside now. If you...
something you can read
this.
is
Don't look at the moon. Stay inside.
Do not look at the sky.
It's Slendy Man.
No, it's worse.
Siren Head. Avoid mirrors. A mare vampire.
Oops.
Oh. XXX. Is this a porno? Horror porno?
Another weather warning from the County Weather Service.
It's gonna rain.
It's in the light. The moon came in. He found me. Bongos.
Through
the mirror. Moonlight. White.
White like
White
eyes.
eyes. Not like light.
Blood.
But blood. I drowned him.
Damn, we're clashing with each other.
Yeah.
If you are afraid,
Poetry.
we'll look at it together. Oh, that's a nice picture of the moon.
Public domain. That's
Can
how he
we?
does it.
No.
It's stock
Oh,
footage.
screaming.
You know, I actually have a pack that I bought, and it has a lot of the similar VHS glitches and shit. So.
It's probably also for Final Cut. That's how he used it.
No, remember that pack that I bought for like $50 for 2 of them? Ricky?
Yes.
Those VHS glitches are on there. Glitches. I can't fucking talk.
Glitch? God damn it.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my voice recently. I can't fucking
Well,
word.
We should probably try and slow down, otherwise we're going to be jumbling
No,
up our
I can't
words.
form fucking sentences, bruh. Like, I try to word, and then it comes out as word vomit. I need to get a blue stone.
Oddly enough, our next one is fuck.
Contingency!
Thank you.
Who's fucking up now?
I love this one. This one's my favorite. This is something I would love to recreate. It's super inspiring.
3 a.m. end the broadcast day. Time to end it up and sign off. This concludes our broadcast day.
Why are you?
No. I want to watch
No,
King
that
of
they
Queens.
did that. They did that back in the day.
Initially, yeah. Old days was pretty much not a
There was
24-hour operation.
Yeah, there was no 24 hours. It was always sign on, sign off, sign on, sign off. And you would sign on, I think, at 6 a.m. and sign off, I think, around 7 or 6 p.m.
Or sometime late into the night.
Do not use after 11/13/70.
It's out of date.
God bless America. The worst has come to pass. Despite the sacrifices of our citizens and the might of our armed forces, the United States have been forced to surrender to our enemy.
The Democrats.
Though they may
knew it.
occupy our borders, our streets, and our homes, the enemy will never occupy our spirit. That is why we all Americans are now called upon to act and to preserve the memory of the United States of America, clear, bright, untarnished, and uncompromised. Know that I have already taken action in company of my family and loved ones, and now all Americans, man, woman, child, are active. Whoa, what? For this pass. Let our united resolve echo throughout history. Even in defeat, we refuse yet to yield.
Even in defeat, we claim victory.
Honor of liberty, we are taking the final greatest liberty of all. Take America with you!
Yep, I'm just gonna let some shit play out. We will each be remembered. Use the method most available to you at the time. Your courage will inspire others. There is nothing to fear. Access to a local loaded firearm is ideal. Place muzzle upward to roof of mouth and thank you. Your local law enforcement has been ordered to ensure your compliance. Remember the 3 F's. Front lawn, face up, feet together. Tend to your children
Finally.
before yourselves.
And talk slowly to them and nicely.
This is what Trump plays after he doesn't get elected.
Nah,
Well, you know what's really interesting? When I saw this on my own time, I was reading the comments, and somebody said, you know, if somebody found this randomly, like in a cellar somewhere, the way where the time was, it would have really lined up with the Cold War.
Yeah.
And this did happen in a country somewhere that I don't remember what country it was, but it was the princess or the queen, whatever her fucking name was. She ended up getting dressed up in her most royalist of gowns and her court, and they all offed themselves because they did not want to surrender to the enemy. That really happened.
From what people have looked up, because one of the cards ended up saying Lyndon B. Johnson, so it probably wasn't. Probably was after the Cold War, if there was some alternate timeline where shit keep continuing and the threat of Russia and communism was on America's backyard and all that stuff. There's several videos throwing up on what these videos were doing on a local access, public access station. And one of the ones that I'm mostly agree with is that this is several government experiences that got leaked onto television.
Wait, so they put this on TV?
Or got leaked onto it.
So Contingency got leaked on TV?
No, in this story. Local 58 never existed.
No, I know it never existed. I just thought somebody took it and threw it on their local access TV.
This is what some people are thinking it might have happened in this fictional universe. Because it could explain all the weird and nonsensical shit like what's about to happen next. Why would Local 58 be airing a video about a guy with a dash cam trying to use his GPS, but the GPS is, how shall I say it? I'll say it right. I'll say it.
Oh, I know this one. This one creeped me the fuck out.
Oh, shit. Fucking paste. Welcome to Local 58. You're on the fastest route available.
You're on the fastest route. This is going to be rad TV, guys.
So, midnight movie, programming. No, let's,
I wonder if he actually took a film.
Continue on Holbrook Park Drive, then in 500 feet turn right onto North 38th Street. You will arrive at your destination.
I want you to pay attention to the directions that the GPS gives.
Oh my god, my fucking tablet said signal out of range. Hold on, I gotta take a picture.
Turn left onto Merritt Parkway. You are on the fastest available route.
Oh shit.
Ah shit, it went off. Damn it. Ooh.
Turn left onto Merritt Parkway, then take the on-ramp to Highway 114 North.
I wonder where we're going, guys.
Traffic ahead. Rerouting. In 10 miles, take exit 17, then turn right onto Quarry Utility Road South. You are on the fastest route.
I'm spooked.
I wonder if this guy filmed this on his own time.
Like this is him in his car?
Yeah, this is dash cam and he just took the film and everything.
You will arrive at your destination in 14 minutes.
Now we're in the same kind of backwoods country roads that, well, that one shitty-ass movie, Jeepers Creepers, was made.
Country roads take me home to the place I belong.
Then follow signs for do not enter.
It looks like he's almost walking, but I know he's not.
Continue on unnamed road. Then, in
He could be on a bicycle.
Turn off your headlights.
What? Turn off your headlights. What?
Yep. Looks like our GPS is compromised now.
Wow.
Make a U-turn. Your destination is 500 feet. Your destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination.
Well. Is that it?
Fucking tree spirit.
Oh, it's burning.
Got him.
Yep.
I wonder, are these just short stories within Local 58? Overarching? Because, like, I know what the plot is. I'm just kind of, like, figuring are they, like, mini stories within the overarching
spooky.
story. Yeah, that one was creepy.
Yeah,
There you are.
I was watching the whole thing. So, I've actually followed Local 58 quite a bit. And from what I can surmise, this is some sort of alien invasion that might have something to do with the moon. So, essentially, this is like a hypothetical universe where Apollo 13 didn't tell us everything they found on the moon.
How do you know they haven't told us? Because right
Well-
now, shit keeps coming out about aliens and crap
Yeah,
in the recent months.
Essentially, in the Local 58, it's too late. They're already amongst us, and they're using the moon for some kind of means to exterminate humanity, I think.
It's not okay. I could say something right now, but I'm not gonna go. It's nothing bad. It's just my
Like-
gut feeling.
I know it has to do with the moon because I've seen the other broadcasts, but I have actually followed this channel somewhat because these analog / creepypasta channels / psychological horror channels really get me.
Yeah, they do. These are the ones that some people try to emulate this kind of shit, but these are the ones that actually have at least some sort of story to explain the weird events that's been happening on their
Well-
TV screens.
Well, yeah, there's like the story here, the one you just watched. This guy's just going on an average drive using the GPS to get to his far off location. It winds up taking him somewhere isolated in the woods where he gets attacked by something. Now, the theory is the aliens basically have telepathic abilities that allow them to screw with human technology. Why? Because a lot of our technology is based in space. I think in this universe, the blatant theory is we copied their technology, we used their signals and things like that, and now they're using our ability to track and triangulate signals against us. Our dependency on technology, as it were. Because that idiot follows his GPS all the way into an isolated location in the woods, never questions it, gets attacked, tries to get out of there, it's too late. That's what I could surmise by all that footage.
All right. Now coming up next, a show for children.
Yeah.
You know, for the kids who happen to be up at like 3 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, you know.
I need to learn how to make that intro, like with the how the 58
May have to
number
get a hold
kind
of
of.
some stock footage.
No. How you know how the 58 kind of just had like glow around it and it kind of followed in a pattern like that? I need to find something like that because that's hard to replicate in Sony Vegas. Oh, I hate clouds.
Show for children.
Thimble Pictures presents
Cadaver.
A Grave Mistake.
Oh, I love this Betty Boop cartoon.
Yeah, it's not gonna end well.
Fleischer, you look a lot like a modern day Cuphead.
Oh, Mega, I'm so happy that you went and explored your animation artistic abilities. It does look like something Mega would draw on.
These
Yeah, it
channels
looks
are
too
very
polished.
creative, but the biggest problem with these things is they don't really do a good job advertising themselves. So, a lot of people don't really get to see or get invested in this story.
Well, they don't.
Yeah,
need
like,
to
holy shit.
advertise. They don't need to advertise. They just need to let some people all of a sudden just discover it, and then be like, let that fucking spread by word of mouth. Like, this is a fucked up shit. You got to see this.
I love the Majora's Mask moon vibe going on.
This
Hey,
is Moon Man judging us.
hey, what's up, guy?
What the fuck?
What? I like the little skeleton boy. He's so cute.
I do have to say, these are really well made. So now the moon's getting a little disturbing.
Mmm.
Read all about it.
He's looking right at you, boy. Yeah.
Mm. Like, stop! That's really creepy. Looking at the moon and then like seeing that. Like, damn, nothing's
grave
in
is-
there.
This grave is empty.
Your grave. Don't call it a grave.
Okay, with that voice, stop it, because that sounds too convincing for the moon.
The future you chose.
He's
You know what?
going-
Go back to your hobbit hole.
He went down into a cave and now he's really cold and really
Look, he's in
afraid.
hell.
He's in my house.
Ooh.
The biggest problem here is I don't know if this cartoon was made by humanity or if it was actually fabricated by the aliens. But essentially, he's
Turn up,
laying in the grave.
Face up. That's the way you like to fuck.
The thing that I ended up finding out about through some of the people's theories is that these are just government experiments
Yeah.
to see.
Here comes the moon,
Hey.
and then he's dead.
Ian.
Babe, why are you creeping in the damn door? I'm watching horror shit.
So, from what
Yeah.
I can gather, as the story puts itself together, the government is trying to disseminate some kind of propaganda against the moon, but it might actually be for a good reason, judging by what happened with the GPS in the previous video. That they are trying to tell people, do not look at the moon. Do not interact with the moon.
Oh yeah, even the weather thing was like, don't go outside, don't look at the moon.
Yeah. So whatever these aliens are doing, and I'm thinking it's aliens at this point because of the message that said, we use their signals, we use their airwaves. Did we really think they wouldn't send a signal back or try to use it against us? Something like that, right?
I still think it could be spirits and shit.
It could be spirits, but it's definitely got something to do with the moon. That much I can surmise. And whatever it is, in this universe, the moon is dangerous.
That's
All
no
right,
moon.
let's have a look back now.
Yeah. Thank you. That was way too fast.
We've always been here.
Oh, it's logos throughout the years. It's like a little bumper.
Yeah, Local 58's been around for a while in this universe, apparently.
And there's
Yeah,
what
we
you were
said-
talking about, Sharp.
Yeah, did we really believe they wouldn't add their own? That's what it was. All these different messages culminating up to one big thing.
Your destination has moved.
Don't touch that dial.
There's
More to come.
We now begin our broadcast day.
Thank you for supporting community television. Fucker.
So what we know right now is Local 58 is trying to disseminate some kind of message, but it keeps getting garbled. Because by the fact that it's like, we send messages through their domain, did we really think they would not send their own? Shows us the television is trying to warn people against something, but the aliens are just as capable of disseminating, distorting, and changing the message. So there is, like, no hope. All the things we depend upon are being used against us in this universe. The dissemination of information, how blindly we'll believe what we're told. Local 58 is a culmination of all of that. Because, like, in the previous video, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys saw it was flat out telling them not to go outside, not to look at the moon, and then the message suddenly changes. Go outside, look at the moon. Like... And my theory is, the go outside, look at the moon part, the aliens, quote-unquote, sent their own signal back. I think it's aliens, I really do.
All right. Now next up, real sleep. One thing to remember, you're not supposed to see any faces.
Thought Research Initiative.
Real sleep.
Video cassette instruction. Thought Research
1983.
Initiative.
Our first section is myth versus fact. Now turn to page 7 in your workbook. Wait, where's our workbook?
Dreaming is necessary for regular sleep function.
Alright, I'm there.
False. Modern medicine agrees that REM, rapid eye motion sleep, is necessary for health. While dreaming can occur during REM sleep, it is merely... Where is it? Dreams contain symbolism that can predict the future.
No. Some, maybe?
The symbols in dreams arise from the unconscious mind assigning narrative meaning to the neurochemical waste filtration process. Precognition is a lie. Sleep allows the body and mind to heal and recover. I'm pretty sure that's
False.
real.
Ow, fuck. Yes.
No, that's true. 8 hours of sleep per night is beneficial for both body and mind. However, these benefits are greatly diminished by the frantic, nonsensical images and auditory... Oh! I think we're starting to see those messages being sent back, boys. And girl.
He is a vestige of the primitive mind.
Invested, yeah. Oh, I wonder, why are the aliens telling you not to sleep? Our studies have allowed us to zero in the neural pathways that dreams exploit in the subconscious mind. A Keepman map is an index of electric activity in a brain burdened by dream stimuli. Once mapped, this activity can be triggered by other controlled stimuli, including... Whoop, that was fast.
Yeah.
You know what I always hated about TV? These things really scroll very fast versus human reading capability.
Mm-hmm.
To a degree, yeah, because sometimes, well, you gotta fucking go through this shit. It's why I found out later that they trimmed up a lot of Friends episodes and speed them up, because in the 90s, commercials weren't that long, but nowadays, they take up more time on the slot.
Inducing your anti-dream. The hardest thing to tell is the messages created by the humans and the messages created by the aliens.
Which is telling the truth? That's the good question.
Exactly. It makes you question. One big thing, REM is extraordinarily important to the subconscious. It's how you, Now you're seeing a bunch of different faces. Why are we seeing these faces?
Ooh. It's a Gmod face.
Remember, there are
This
no
is-
faces in this.
This is actually kind of fun, though. I don't get a lot of people to analyze these channels with.
I'm sorry. My boyfriend came home and he needed to ask me some shit. What are we watching?
Real sleep.
Spooky.
So some kind of neurosynchronicity with the faces.
Well, it does. That reminds me of MK Ultra, Project Monarch.
There are no faces. Why do we want to think there are no faces? Okay, I think this is a message sent by the aliens. They don't want us to recognize faces for some reason.
Smiling faces sometimes.
Sequence 4, acceptance. Read each phase without reading.
Oh, great. They're sending us up so that we can work double shift.
Good night.
night.
You've completed the real sleep program. Dreamless sleep without this video. So,
totally
two
missed.
theories. It's not just the moon. The government either wants to prevent REM sleep or the aliens do.
Really
Something
said
does.
don't consult your doctor, so
Alright.
I'm going to assume that that was a message from the other side.
Yeah. This is new, but I actually don't mind it because these types of channels
They're-
have a story to tell, and it's fun to analyze.
There's also some other ones called the Analog Archives
Yeah, I made a
and
complete video
Gemini.
about- yeah,
There's a couple more too.
yeah, I know about this stuff. That's why I wanted to introduce them to you.
So is Local 58 still uploading stuff, or has it stopped?
It hasn't uploaded since its most recent one, Skywatching, which happened Halloween of last year.
So it might be a new one dropping soon, if that's the case.
But the uploads are kind of inconsistent. Weather service happened on October 26, 2015. Contingencies, January 12th. You're on a fastest rateable route, June 19th. Station ID was on November 2nd in 2017. Show for Children was July 30th of 2018. And look back, August 27, 2018. Real Sleep happened December 19th of 2018. So they're kind of inconsistent.
I do have to say, there's a lot of effort put into these broadcasts, and it seems to be that this channel is being done for the sake of the art, not necessarily the popularity. Because if you wanted popularity, you'd have consistency. But if you want to specifically disseminate a message, tell a story, or immerse
Passion.
people in this world you've created, you will take your time with it. And so far I'm invested, because this is interesting. Both unnerving, but also makes me wonder what is actually going on in this universe.
I'm more sold on it's more of a spiritual aspect, because it was telling things how precognition was a lie. And all these other things, it could easily just as be spiritualism as it could be aliens.
But then the bigger question becomes, in this universe, who's the bad guys and who's the good guys? Is Local 58 on the bad guy's side, or is Local 58 trying to help save humanity?
I feel
It's
it's in
just
the middle.
It has no morality. It's just a conduit for the messaging from both sides.
It's also playing on the thing where back in the day people theorized that TVs would brainwash the public.
There has been a video that supposedly was used. Well, supposedly, actually, it actually solidifies the fact that if you play this one particular film, which was intended to brainwash, so that way you have unquestionable patriotism, that it would happen.
Yeah, and there was like a video in there saying, should the communist threat or the enemy or something conquer this country, every American has a soulful duty to take a cyanide tablet and kill themselves or some shit like that.
Well, we did end up watching that with contingency.
Oh shit, yeah, that was real! That was real! That was during the fucking Red Scare. We literally had a protocol called, I think it was the Doomsday Protocol.
What?
And it was essentially meant every American was supposed to commit suicide should the communists take control of this country.
Well, that was contingency.
Yeah, but it's in a different universe where it's not the Russians that are a threat. It's something else entirely.
That was real, though. I think that was actually
Yeah.
something they taught in schools and shit.
Well, because they said they'd torture you,
Yeah.
You didn't kill yourself or something.
so you're better
Yeah.
off just dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that seems highly counterproductive. The person who probably drafted that up and the people who approved that's probably some fucking, KGB plants within the American intelligence.
It could have been KGB plants, or it could have been people as delusional as Eisenhower.
Well,
We have the Second Amendment and a shitload of guns for the reason. We're like one of the well-armed populaces in the entire world.
I wouldn't be shocked if something of a similar nature pops up in recent times. With everything that's going on.
Yeah, we have a contingency plan in case Trump decides to become dictatorial.
It's going to be huge.
Although we do have a plan in case Trump tries to refuse to leave the Oval Office if Biden ended up wins. Let's end our broadcasting day with one final program. Skywatching.
Local 50.
That looks like early 2000s shit.
It
I
really
like how
does.
it goes through the timeline.
Yeah, but apparently
I'm
this
about to
shit
watch
takes...
People's Court.
Oh, maybe that's... Yeah, okay, so we're in 1991 now.
No, you're
That
in
was
the early
recorded
2000s.
1991.
It says 1991.
Oh,
Council
really?
meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, council meeting 1991, so we're in the 1990s now.
I need to learn how to
Skywatching.
do that, like that cool tech shit.
It's layering and layering and After
I
Effects.
think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I tried to recreate in Sony Vegas. That ended up horrible.
This
the
is
thing that-
fake zoom. I can tell.
This
because
is
how
probably like
jank
this
it
is
is.
probably like a conglomerate of friends, right? So there's Orion's belt, but it's all in red text, like it's a bad thing.
Well,
The way it's
I'll
going to
wait until
end, it
you-
will. It is a neat effect to add the fucking user interface of your camera.
Pleiadians?
The
Pleiadians?
Pleiades.
Okay.
Saw the
And
word
here comes the moon.
The moon is a laser beam. It'll come and eat you.
He's staring at the moon. He's not supposed to be. It's getting brighter. Bruh.
Need to fucking get this shit going. I fucking hate this goddamn camera.
It's Gonzo recording his moon. Turn that shit down. There we
Try
go.
taking
Why
a
does it
photo
look
with
like
any
it's
sort of
shooting somebody?
smartphone. Like, it's looking nice on your end, but when you
His
do it with a
throne.
fucking...
His throne.
Okay, let's fucking get this shit.
Gonzo just jumps over the hand.
My eyes!
Thank God I got this Nikon P90 camera with the fucking beastly zoom.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
it's
can
like,
see... I can see sheds from outer fucking space. Take
yeah,
that,
there's
NASA.
there's like webs and cracks and faults in the moon. What's going on here?
Well, there is a theory that there's a civilization within inside the moon.
It's Cthulhu.
The Moonman.
The moon looks like a... Yeah.
Looks like a goddamn open pore.
Not only that, but notice he had to drastically turn down the brightness in order to actually even see the moon. So the moon's just like this glaring beam right now. And there's
atmosphere? There's like
Yeah.
smoke and shit?
Yeah.
like resonance going on with the moon as well.
Falling in a pit.
It's funny that you mention that because recently scientists have found rust on the moon and there's no oxygen.
That's a city.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's
Aliens.
Arrows.
An arrow.
Aliens.
Put the alien meme here.
There's
Alien.
no question there's aliens on the moon.
Illuminati right there.
The Anunnaki.
And now it's about to get weirder.
Thank you, honey. You still need my card? Okay. Thank you. I love you too. What time are you coming home?
Oh, moon's
It's-
huge.
It's now close to us.
He shot the moon in Vice City. It knows he spied on him. Fred? Oh
He's
shit.
standing in front of it. What's he... Was he getting absorbed by the moon?
Rejoice.
That's a message from the other side. There's no question. Maybe that was the last message from Local 58.
It said Clip Studio on there.
Just keep looking up. And now
See,
we can
yeah,
do our broadcast day.
The biggest thing is they leave the story ambiguous, basically. You never really fully find out what's going on with the moon.
The fun is speculating.
Yeah. But you know the moon is dangerous. There's something about the moon we don't want. But because we're using their domain to send our messages, they're distorting the message.
We're using the space around Earth to send ourselves messages,
So-
and that's kind of intrusive, isn't it?
Yeah, so something that's interesting is this broadcasting station does something very unique in the sense that it does create a sense of sheer hopelessness.
Can you
Because
mute
of the
yourself, Kitty? You're
messages-
being loud.
Say what?
Can you mute yourself, Kitty? You're being loud with the chips.
Oh, sorry.
okay.
I'm eating Taco Bell.
But yeah, it like instills in you this sense of pure hopelessness, because it's like if you're depending on this domain that they control to send messages back and forth, there is no way you can stop misinformation. No way. And that open and blatant dependence on technology will just lead humanity to its demise in this universe.
I think we're witnessing it right now with the Russia interference.
Yeah. I don't know. Big thing here with me is it's not even just the thing like foreign threats, but it's like Local 58 seems to have like a deeper philosophical message that it's telling through a fictional universe. But it's like the whole thing. Not once in the GPS video does the guy question where the GPS is taking him until it's too late. So,
which is reflective of the kind of incidents that involve GPS. It's like they just didn't question that this one particular road is actually a river, or this one particular road is not built for a huge ass truck.
Well, yeah, and it also like strikes me as this kind of metaphor, right? For like how we'll let technology lead us astray just because we blindly trust it. So, if it leads us in the wrong direction, we will go the wrong direction. We won't question it. Not even for a second. With the messages being sent back and forth on Local 58, what the universe is implying is this is a local news channel, right?
Or a PBS channel.
Yeah, so anybody in that local area that watches that channel will believe whatever it says. So when the channel told them to go outside and look at the moon, they all went outside and looked at the moon. You know, and what that means is a lot of people put their faith in this channel. And whoever it is on the other side is exploiting that trust.
For what reason? Who knows?
Probably to kill off humanity, I don't know. I think that sometimes the simplest answer is the best one. Why would Local 58 be trying to avoid getting people to interact with, look at, or in any way whatsoever associate with the moon if the moon wasn't a threat? And then why would the counter messages be constantly wanting people to embrace the moon, rejoice, all this different shit? To wipe them out.
Though, as somebody who is an editing file like myself, bless you, this is something to aspire to. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, when Gonzo showed me that, I was like, this is cool. I would love to recreate something like that. And I've definitely been fucking around on and off with that.